Hello, and welcome to my double scrapbook page layout. I was invited to assist a young student graduate to participate in the bouquet makeup competition for the film festival in Cape Town. The theme was Tim Burton inspired. She went with Beetlejuice but did the steampunk version. The way I set up my pages is I choose my photos first, then I pick out my paper and any mats and start working on my design. I have decided that I'm going to use this clock as an extra flap on a flap. And because I put my albums in my pages in sleeves, I like my flaps, if I'm going to be adding extra layers, to go over the top of my sleeve so that I'm not having to take the whole page out to be able to access the extra hidden photographs. Here I'm working out where I want the window to shine through and gluing it in place so that I can then cut it out accurately. Please excuse the fact that my camera keeps going in and out of focus. I think it's due to the fact that I've decided to wear my hat so that you don't get my very boring outgrown pink roots in shot, and I've worn my steampunk hat, and I think it's confused the automatic focus. Here I'm putting a little latch on the flap so that you know you can flip it up. I will have to poke a little hole in the base of my page of the plastic, but I can do that. These hinges I have die cut from leather so that they can be flexible and won't break with much lifting. Here I'm just gluing them behind and testing that all the flaps still work. Now I'm getting out all the little add-ons that I have chosen to work with, the little tickets which I have cut out of one of the Stamperia books. This paper is Stamperia, by the way. Voyages Fantastiques. Having gone through all my photographs, I'm now punching out faces and things to go onto the hot air balloons and adding some interest to the top. I wanted a mat on that photograph, so I am just busy cutting up some paper and running it through my Vagabond, which is off screen. Of course I have to ink the edges because it's not me if I haven't inked the edges of my photo mats. And the inside of that flap is ready and done. So while I contemplate what I'm going to do on the left hand side, I thought I would get my strip of tags sorted out and mat and organize my photographs for the right hand side. Because this is the focal photo on that page, I decided to double mount it, and then because there wasn't much space left, I used one mount for two photographs. And of course I have to ink my edges. Don't forget to ink the edges. If it sits still long enough, ink it. Ink it, ink it, ink it. Here I'm using the frame that I had cut off my flap, which is now sitting behind my page so that it's out of the way, so that I don't go outside of the area that my top flap is going to cover. I'm quite a linear scrapbooker. I like everything to fit into blocks. So here I'm chopping my page down to 11 by 8 and I think it was 2/8 inches and gluing my photos down. I like to glue my photos in place instead of using the sticky mounts. It's just a personal preference. My books get handled quite a lot by family and friends and classes, so I like to know that they are going to be durable and last. Of course, ink your edges, glue it down, make sure that it still fits. I thought about putting little photos in the time piece, but I opted to just pop a little circular picture of the model in the middle. Now I am filling that gap with cogs and gears. These are actually what we stuck on her to use as masks and on her skin, and then we put makeup over the top. So that's why I wanted those specific ones on the page. I'm adding my final embellishment and my page is done. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for stopping by, and please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Bye for now.